so does your dog. Your dog actually tastes like cheese. And by the way, if you didn't know, we're doing some yummy, yay, fun, awesome, brain, good boy time. Yay. That was a weird intro. That was a different intro. That was a different, like...
Come on!
Eat cheese! Ooh, woo, ooh, woo. And I was setting up my stream, so I basically did nothing. And apparently I died. Oh, yeah, sorry, I did. There's my dead body. I forgot. I have all much big dumb sometimes. Anyways, this job kind of... Look at you go! Look at you go!
Look at me go! I'm even... what's it called? MVP right now.
Anyways, we're talking about, like... drinks like Gatorade, rehydration drinks. Anyways, let's talk about Karen.
Again?
No, oh, fine. We don't have to talk about Karen.
We can, but...
What do you want to talk about?
Favorite types of food, favorite types of just things to have in general, things to have and do.
I like to have oxygen.
Like food and drink.
Oh, food. Oh, I like to drink body armor, which is a good rehydration drink that you can drink after like exercising, or like a middle drink when you're like taking a break. Rehydration, you know, that type of stuff.
I like Asian snacks. Asian snacks are the best.
Yeah, it doesn't taste like cheese. It doesn't taste like the spoiled cottage cheese.
If you haven't, like, if you come to Hawaii, every store has this Asian snack section. Everything there. You can't take something from there and eat it and not like it.
That is true. That is so true, dude.
I know. It's so good.
I love it. It tastes like American cheese.
It's one of the best foods in the world.
Yup. I can agree. Honestly. Asian food is definitely one of the best things in the world.
I love Chinese food.
I love Chinese food too. But like, there's this, you know, Panda Express. You know Panda.
Oh yeah.
Activating it,
so basically, these little cheese kids gave my father food poisoning. And it tastes like cheese. Ew, your dog tastes like cheese!
That duck's low, I taste him like 3 times.
My dog walked up to your lemonade stand, and your dog said to man, right at the stand, "Hey, I smell like cheese. Look at my grapes."
No, this is not a cheese moment. That kid, I domed that kid.
Excuse me?
That one. That domed you, exactly. That's such an excuse moment.
That is such a cheesy moment. It tastes, smells, and acts like cheese. It feels like cheese. It is cheese. My hockey stick will drive through your skull if you keep your cheesiness up. All right, child. Look at you, Sledge. Look at you go. Look at you. You're not even shooting the camera, and it's giving away your position. What are you trying to do? You're kind of dumb. I will debate you in a 1v1. You know, you want to go? You want to throw hands? Let's go.
Look at how he moves around corners and doesn't check. He just forces his whole body out.
I'm sorry, this is supposed to be wholesome, except for the Karen part. If we ever talk about Karens, it can go. Okay, don't let it go.
Oh wow, alright, so oh yeah, so food. Yeah, it's an eat topic. We should talk about something else.
Oh, I have a new type of people I forgot. So basically, I was watching Stranger Things, and you know how it takes place in the 80s? You know how everybody's name back in the 80s, if they're a guy, their name's like Mike, no offense to my dad, but like Mike, you know, Johnny, Tommy, Timmy.
Yeah.
So let's talk about the most notorious of them all. Tommies.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
Tommy, he's like, hold your balls in your hand, hold them in place, cause they're gonna shake from side to side, cause there's gonna be an earthquake. All right, so basically,
an earthquake of AIDS.
Tommies, they're like the varsity football guy. Who just want to make it onto the varsity team, but they never actually do. They're absolutely like trash, and they always like, oh, just give me a second chance. And then they actually make it the second time. And then Tommies are also the guys who, when they join the football team, they're like complete and total jerks, and like they're like, you know, jerks, and like they have like a pool party. And then like he's about to throw this girl into the pool who doesn't really want to go into the pool, and then he picks her up and dangles her over the pool. She's like, Tommy, Tommy, stop it, Tommy. And then Tommy's like later on they do it anyways, you know, cause they're Tommies. Tommies are Tommies. Love or hate them, they're Tommies.
Yeah, there's the kind of people that would be like riding motorcycles with their friends, you know, that red puffy jacket on, smoking their smoke. And they're like talking about like football with their friends and stuff. Yeah, that's the kind of people that Tommy would be. And
then they pick on the kids. And then Tommies are the kids who pick on the other kids who are like not popular. They just absolutely bully them. I hate Tommies. Tommies are like the most notorious evil child. Forget Chads, Brads. Oh, bad decision, buddy. I have ears! I have ears! I heard your little breach charge, and then I got domed.
Hit my retarders in a trap.
All friendlies have been neutralized.
Who else should we talk about? Or other types of people? Or should we just reminisce about like our younger days? Like when we were like...
Oh yeah. Yes.
That's always funny.
I had a story that I was thinking of today. I forgot what it was.
Was it about me dropping more bricks on my feet?
No.
Cause I do that all the time, guys. And when I was like 5 years old, 4 years, not even 5 years old. I lived in Ohio. I moved to Ohio when I was 5. When I was like 3 years old, I used to drop bricks on me, like those like weird plaster guns that you use for like carpentering. I dropped those on my feet, and the cinder blocks.
What? Used for carpentering.
Yeah. You know, like
plastic guns.
Like those plaster guns.
Caulks?
Plaster guns. P-L-A. No, plaster.
Oh.
Like one of those things that you seal up cracks with, or like.
Yeah, caulk.
Yeah. What did you say?
Don't worry about it.
Oh, caulk. Yeah, whatever it's called.
Caulk.
Those things.
Yeah, caulk. You know the thing that Ella likes to use.
Shut up with your stupid. No, we're talking about. It's supposed to be wholesome. We're reminiscing about our good days.
What are you, a 95-year-old lady that used to be undone when she was in her like 25s?
Yes, that's exactly what I am.
Make your way to its location and defuse it.
Go you.
I'm reminiscing about the good old days when I wasn't a nun.
Reloading.
Your dog tastes like cheese, by the way.
Your dog tastes like macaroni and cheese.
Wow, that must taste like yum. Which one? Oh, that's right. You never met any of my dogs.
With cottage
have
cheese.
You?
I think I have.
Kula, the brown and white one. Have you met him? Or have you met? No, Toby. Toby, it's Toby. You met Toby. Oh, I remember Toby.
I met Toby.
I feel depressed now. Why are we bringing up Toby?
Oh, it's supposed to be a video about.
Oh, Yeah, we're supposed to be reminiscing about the good old days, not being depressed about them, like our dead dogs, who I really dearly loved. Who's like my favorite dog ever.
What do you mean I domed that kid?
Besides Kula and Scout, of course.
Save my life.
My new dogs.
Please kill him, kill him, kill him. Panic. Kill this dog.
You're high. You're high. Red Hood, you're high. Okay. You see what I mean? I like bullied that Red Hood guy, and like he would have died. What are you doing, Johnson? Johnson!
Johnson!
Johnson! Eliminated all friendlies.
Johnson!
This tastes like cheese! I miss Toby. He was a good dog.
Toby was. He was. I was gonna say that. That's creepy.
I really want you to meet Kula, cause like when I was like also 3 years old when Toby died, like we got Kula from like a he was a hunting dog, and the hunter got like old and crap, and so like he sold us his dog. You know.
Oh, I wish you didn't meet my dog either.
Yeah, I didn't.
You met my old hunting dog, my shepherd, not my shepherd. Retarded. My cattle dog.
Yeah, I remember your cattle dog.
Again reminiscing. But she died.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Toby was a German Shepherd. I like German Shepherds.
Yeah, that's right.
I want a German Shepherd when I grow up.
I wasn't scared of him. I was scared of your brother, I remember.
Why?
I don't know. I felt like he could just, cause I saw the way he always used to like toss up like bricks and toys and whatnot up into the air and catch them again. And for some reason, my retarded brain thought that brick would be as heavy as me. I thought your brother could pick me up and just yeet me out the window with no care in the world. I was afraid one day if I tipped him off, he would pick me up and smack me and throw me face first into the window.
Just picks you up, yeet! Right out the window. And then it tastes like cheese, the cement.
I remember that.
Hey, remember? Like the cement in my backyard? We had no grass there, and the cement was green. It took place of the grass. I had cement grass. Oh my god, those were the good old days.
I remember when you bit me. Okay, I'm gonna walk you through everything that happened. So, we went to the doctor, right? They put me on the table. I was screaming, right? Like, you bit me. The pain is real.
Cheese!
Op 4 located the biohazard container.
Oh.
Sorry, I'm shooting things. Like
10 seconds remaining.
Things.
5 seconds to insertion.
I have a spaz.
So, they hold down my thighs, right? And they inject me with some kind of thing to make sure they kill the Ebola.
I have Ebola seeping through my teeth, if you didn't know. So if you ever bite me, it'll get infected, and if you don't get treated immediately, you'll die. It's a well-known fact. People have died.
So I go home, right, and something in their serum, they need to poop, so I poop my pants. Remember that amazing day.
Ew, your dog smells like cheese!
Yes, don't hit my bear trap.
Oh, sorry.
Oh, ouch.
I'm gonna shoot him.
Ow. Help me.
I'm sorry, I did the blue on blue.
I like how you're sorry. I like how you're like, oh, sorry, and you dome me.
Stop the hostiles from securing the container.
Oh, someone else hit my bear trap.
Sorry, I bullied him.
Kid right here. No, there's another kid that hit my bear trap. Oh no, you bullied him. Yeah, that's right.
Ew, your dog smells like cheese. How did I not hit you?
Operator remaining.
I
Don't
did.
worry. Look at this Tachanka. Look at him go.
Why are you equipped with your dumb thingy? Just what are you doing? What you're gonna get domed. Why don't you have your turret out?
What are you doing? Play it. Oh, it's like he can hear us.
Yes,
Yeah.
you're a bad turret. Now shoot into the sky.
I really want to see on his perspective what happens.
Yes, you don't have a
Good.
turret.
Ah.
Wolfgang.
So what else happened when we were little?
You ran over Styles with a tricycle.
Oh yeah. Yeah, that happened.
I
I remember
Sorry.
in preschool. No, I remember in preschool. There were these two kids. They're like, oh, yeah, I'm gonna marry this kid when I grow up. I'm like, good luck with that.
So basically,
Yeah,
I remember
they called me, bro.
I remember in
Find the
preschool.
biohazard container location.
So, all right. So basically, there's this man's who's like,
Who's magic?
I don't know, but
Biohazard
he was
container
just
has
some
been
random
located.
kid who likes to punch people in the gut.
Oh, well, alright.
So basically, I was just climbing this weird little wall thingy, and then
Weird little wall
this kid pulls me down and then punches me in the gut with the biggest smirk on his face. He was bigger than me,
Big mistake,
Insertion in
kid.
10 seconds.
and then
How old were you?
what? I was like 3, and he was bigger than me. And then I just look at him with the most disgusted face, like a Karen. I look at him like a Karen, alright? And then my mom comes over. I'm like, Mom! Do something about it! Like, break his kneecaps! He punched me in the gut! So
What did your mom do?
basically, I go full Karen mode on him, wanting to speak to his manager, and then my mom like talks to the teacher or something, you know, something like not like passive. She doesn't just pick him up and slam him against the wall. No, he tells the teacher. I'm like, Dad, I want to like go up to that kid now at this age and like just look him straight in the eye, see if he remembers me from preschool. Just knock him out with brass knuckles, put him in a van, drive to the preschool, go up to that same wall, force him to climb it. Or otherwise, if he doesn't, I'll blow his brains out with a Glock. And then, so he climbs it, I pull him down, and then I punch him in the gut with knuckle dusters. Cause you know, cause can. And then he sits on the floor, and then his mom comes over. He's like, "What happened?" And then he goes full Karen mode. He's like, "Nah, I'm gonna speak to your manager." Blah blah blah. Tells mom, and then mom tells teacher, and then I knock out his mom, and then, and yeah, end of story. And also, there's this one. You know how like my preschool was a Christian school or whatever, Catholic school.
Yeah.
And like every like assistant there or teacher was a nun. It's kind of weird. So
It is kinda
basically, when the person that was buying our house came over to our house, I had like this dream the next night that who came over to our house was a bunch of nuns from my school. And it was like a bad dream and it was a scary dream. I was like, I don't want your weird nun feet touching my house. I will protect my house. If any nuns come tomorrow willing to take everything from my house, I will hit them in the face with a bat. This is my house with their weird little nun feet. You know, I had like a 3-year-old mind. So you can't judge me. can't really judge me.
By the way, off topic, but I wish I met that kid that punched me in the stomach. I wish that was me that he punched. I would go full Nani on him.
Back then, I really didn't think, like, to be, like, so aggressive.
I will go full 10 on him.
Bro, if that kid punched me today, he'd be sleeping with his teddy bear in a hospital and eating out of a tube.
Police attempting to secure the container. Op 4, last operator standing.
If that was me, I would knee this kid in the junk, and then I would punch him, and then I would right hook him.
Bro, if this kid ever sees me again in real life, and then like, say it's in like hockey, say he becomes a hockey player, moves to Ohio, we play against each other, or just we go to like a tournament in Hawaii or something, and then we see each other, I'm like, oh hey, you're the kid who punched me in the gut. Oh, about that, just me, grabs hockey stick, hits him in the nuts, hits him over the head, socks him in the teeth, pulls his jersey over his head so it's blinding him, and just keeps socking him in the ribs and kicking him in the chest with my skates on.
That's a gay way to fight.
No, it's not. It's an annoying way to fight.
It is, that too.
No, it's not gay. What do you mean? It's like an amazing way to fight. It's effective.
It's smart.
It's very smart.
Effective. Did you hear that voice crack?
Yeah. You hear my voice track?
Oh.
Yeah, you're kind of deaf. Right. So basically, I feel like I'm about to voice crack whenever I talk, but then I like hold myself back from voice cracking.
Yeah, I hope one day he's still in Hawaii and he becomes like a volleyball player or something.
I'd take his volleyball, shove it up his butt.
I meet him.
I'll tell you
grab
what.
his shirt. I'll grab his shirt, I would trip him, and then I would ass kick him in the gut.
I didn't think of being violent back then and using my fists to solve problems.
You just looked at him like
I want to speak to your manager right now, and if I don't get to, I will sock you in the teeth.
Kids think that they own you.
Oh my god, bro. I just loved it when I was a child. My innocent little self. Dreaming about things like aliens, you know, like having weird special powers, like having laser guns. You know, that'd be awesome.
You know, the normal stuff.
Yeah, you know, creepy stuff. And this one time, there was like this dream where basically there was like a giant, like, weird kraken, and like it was just like a giant wall, and like, and me and my mom were shooting it to death, and then my mom got taken by it. So I go full on Rambo on this kid, just light it up and just bully it, you know? I put all my mag into it, and I get like just heavily armed and start unloading, you know? I go John Wick on this kid. Except it being my dog, it was my mother. So basically, you know, I was mad. I was like John Wick to like another level. If anybody kills my dog though, they're getting the same treatment.
Yeah, I had a dream someone killed my dog in a dream one time.
So did I.
There was like a whole wall
it was like
going on,
prank. I got prankied in my dream that somebody killed my doggo. So I was like super extremely mad and sad. So I started socking people in the teeth. Of course, I knew my mother wouldn't do this because she also loved my doggo. So I started socking people in the teeth who were potential suspects. and then they all got socked in the teeth, and it was funny to watch.
What happened in my dream, there was a war going on, and my dog decides to run down there and you'll greet everybody, right? Because she's friendly. And this retarded Karen, right? This retarded Karen takes her revolver, puts it up to my dog's snout, and shoots her through her snout. And I'm like crying, wake up, basically with like, I like have finger guns holding. I'm like holding up finger guns, like, cause in my dream it's like it's supposed to be a real one.
So basically, I had this one dream and somebody killed my dog. I was so mad. Like, you have no idea. Like, I try to keep this person alive and beat them so bad that their skin wasn't even the same skin tone. It was red. Like, red on another level, like blood red. Like, blood was seeping down from them everywhere. My fists had just, like, scabs on them afterwards. Like, that's... Bro, bro, that's exactly what I would do. I would beat this person until they started bleeding. If somebody killed my dog. If somebody just up and pulled out a Glock and just into my dog, and then I would just take their Glock, pistol whip them 2 times exactly, throw the Glock away, and start beating this man senseless with no care in the world. That's exactly what I would do.
If somebody killed my dog, what I would do is 100% honest.
Wait, what?
I would, if I caught them doing this, I would stab them with my knife, and then I would punch them in the mouth, and then I would use the blast pressure on my knife to hit their head, and then I would call the police.
You know what I would do? I torture them. If somebody killed my doggo, I'd torture them for a while.
Yeah.
What would you do if somebody killed your mother?
Bite the curb.
Make them bite the curb. Well, what I would do is I'd pull out all their teeth, and then stick their biggest tooth into their nuts, and then chop off both of their nuts, and then start bludgeoning them until they beg for mercy. And then after, I give them, I get like a couple of blood packs, you know, give them back blood, just let them recover, and then after, I get a car battery. All right. I get like those, you know, those claw things that you attach to your car or the battery or whatever. I attach them to his nipples, and then I'd activate the car battery and just go.
It hurts to think about.
Or I'd clip it to both their nuts, and then just.
If someone killed my mother, what I would do is, maybe 100% serious. I don't know if I'd actually. No, I wouldn't actually do this. Maybe I would. I don't know. Actually, yeah, probably would. What I would do is I would take this shotgun, just a burn shot and a slug. First shot obliterates his legs with the burn shot. Second shot hits his groin with the slug round, and then I take him over. I punch his face, and I take him over to the curb, make him bite the curb, and curb stop him.
Well, I do.
Till he dies.
Also, what I do is that I take a pipe, you know, a broken pipe, and have it like it's sharp, like a sharp end of a broken pipe, and stick it into their fingers and their hand.
How would you do that?
Because it's sharp and it's painful. Stick it into their hand. Stab their hand with the sharp end of the pipe.
Oh. I didn't see how that was. Just like, what? Namen.
You know what else I would do? Is the person that killed my mother, I take the hand that they killed my mother with, and then I torture just that one hand, and then break their legs, torture them with that one hand, and break their other arm. And I just keep beating that hand senseless.
What would you do if somebody was breaking into your house?
Broke into my house?
Huh?
I bash them over the head. I'd sneak up behind them, bash them over their head. Call my dogs on them.
Friendly remaining.
What I would do?
I'd let my dogs free.
Stop the hostiles from securing
I would take my dog in my phone. I would go into the garage, right?
Friendly's victorious.
And then over there, that's when it gets fun. So there's a lock on that door. If they have a crowbar and get in, I'll be ready. Cause that is where bow and arrow, sickle, and a machete lies, waiting to be used for something.
My God.
Arm to teeth, alright? So I would have. No, I'm not done yet. I would take some duct tape, right? I would go full. What's that movie called?
Taken?
Nah. I don't know. I would go full survivalist on them. I would tape my karambit to the machete, and then I would take the sickle and the bow and arrow, and like combined it so
find the biohazard container location.
The top of the bow is the sickle. So in case he gets up close to me, I'll just shoot him with the sickle.
What I'd do is, so basically, there's like this giant pickaxe in my garage. I'd take that pickaxe, like, and then add a bunch of scissors onto it, and add a bunch of sharp stuff onto it. So when it goes into his shoulder, which I'm planning to hit him there, a bunch of blades will go into his shoulder. Like, when I say a bunch, I mean a bunch. And then I let my dogs at him. All right, I let my dogs at him. No. And then maybe, just maybe, I'd grab my pocket. Actually, no. I will grab my pocket knife. And then, like, take the saw end and just start sawing away. Okay. Oh, and saw away. I'd slice the wrong with it.
Guys, one day, probably, I don't know. One day, probably my house will get broken into.
One day, same here. And they'll regret it. Bro, they will regret it.
Cause my neighborhood's pretty safe. So by the time someone breaks into our house, I'm probably gonna have the gun combination, and well, whoopity-doo for whoever breaks into the house.
They're gonna slug rounds in the chest.
9mm.
We have been eliminated.
Ouch.
Alright, guys.
That has big ouch. Also, I take like this crowbar and then jam it into their shoulder and pull downwards.
My parents don't want me to have the number to the gun combination. I don't know why. It's not like I'm gonna Nick comes over to my house. It's not like I'm gonna be like, it's not gonna be like, hey Nick, you want to see the gun? Here, you want to use it? Just don't shoot it. We'll just play with it, all right?
It's a fake gun.
Use the gun. Okay. No, it's a real gun, but I'll take all the bullets, okay? Here, let me just open it up for you.
Oops, there's a slug round in there. Oops.
Oh, don't point at me. That's not safe. Oh. What? I'm not gonna give anybody it.
Bro, Nick's the type of person who will go to a shooting range, not know how a gun works, and then accidentally misfire it, and then shoot, and then like shoot the wall, and then it ricochets into somebody's elbow.
He's acting like he's all that because he shot a 22 before with a military soldier. I'm like over there, not calling myself a man, and I'm like, oh, that's cool. I have no balls, but I shot, what the heck? This
They're
kid.
shooting each other. This kid?
He's dead now.
Look at you go.
And I'm not I'm like, yeah, I have no balls, but,
5 seconds and counting.
I shot an AR, my dad's AR-15, and I shot, nah, I think it was my AR-15, no, it was the AR-15. I shot my dad's AR-15 and my own, shotgun, swap around. But you sure, you're all that.
Yup, you shot at 22. Yep, you're so manly.
You're so manly.
I don't think you never shot a gun. I don't know. I could be retarded.
I cannot wait.
So basically, Kainoa. The thing is...
so added me to the group. I bet. Yep. It's so nice.
Add me.
Oh shoot! I've got to place my.
Yo, what's up, Jimmy? I don't remember recruiting Mr. Mash.
I recruit him. Can I recruit him?
I don't care. I don't
no,
care. I do things. Anyway.
Jeez.
No, bro, I don't really care.
Alright.
Playing just to have fun. Unless I don't really like people, then I'll fucking block them and kick them from the clan, but Mr. Mash is okay, I guess.
Yeah.
I mean, he doesn't really like Ian. I don't know if it's still PP, but... Well, Vinny, you know Grant Thompson died?
Who? Grant Thompson?
Grant Thompson.
He did?
Yeah, the king of random? Yeah. He died in a paragliding accident.
My god.
Yeah, it was 39.
Bro, I used to watch King of Random a lot.
Favorite YouTube channel?
My god. I can't believe he died. Like, I was legit just watching him yesterday. That's crazy.
Same.
What a world, man.
Well, so many people died in this year.
Wait, hold on.
Yeah, that's weird.
Like, the guy who played Barnacle Boy died, Stan Lee died, the creator of SpongeBob died,
Zach, don't react to this.
There's
And
other
don't
people that
tell
haven't,
Brad,
Cameron
right?
Boyce died,
I want to make a new party.
Grant Thompson died.
I'm gonna turn my profile off. Like, don't react to this.
Alright.
Absolutely insane.
It is insane, man.
I'm gonna count
I'm gonna say I
X
need
for
to go,
dying
but I
this
don't
year
actually
just
need to
to
go.
add. Nah, actually no, I'm not. He died a minute ago, so.
Grant died a minute ago?
Nah, I mean I know X did. I'm saying like
Oh, yeah.
Grant died
Alright, I have to go now.
yesterday. It was announced.
Bye.
Wait, you're going, Kaido?
Yeah,
Kidding.
that's all he wrote.
Oh, wait, he didn't go. Alright, then.
Bro, there's a fly in my house. I'm about to smack him out the air. Come here, ho. Don't make me get my flip-flop out. Oh. Alright, I'm getting the
Oh,
flip-flop.
he invited me. What is this child doing? Alright, I'm gonna get into their party and then I'm gonna invite you. Alright. Hey, can I invite, John? Dank Rats. Can I invite him? What? No. No, you said that. I didn't know you were making a new party. I thought you were actually getting off. Sorry. Didn't know. What's wrong with... I told him that you didn't get off, so... No, don't get off then. Fine. But why? So? Just play! Let's play then! My god, if you're gonna be like that, then let's just play.
No, you already told him. Now he's gonna know.
So? What's wrong with him knowing that you are actually offline? Oh my god. My god, kid. Oh god. Such a...
Good job.
Friendly, ceasefire!
Ready for breach.
Sup, bruh? Let me Alright, so hold on. I'm inviting John. Oh, alright, cool. The button.
Where are you? I don't.
Bro, once John joins,
You fell. You fell on
I'm
the floor.
gonna tell him that like I'm gonna pretend like my mom is asking me to go somewhere.
Fine.
Took a little
I
bit
fell all the way
go.
down in the water.
Bro, Dauntless is a doo-doo game, no cap.
Doing this.
Rainbow 7 cheese.
Why are we doing?
Yeah, I have to go soon, cause like you know my mom wants me to like go to like the pool and crap.